Hey guys, it's Ross Skelton on the Space Couch today. I've been asked for my top 10 Star Wars comics, so the graphic novels. So here we go. At number 10, Shattered Empire, Shara Bate and Kez Dameron, Poe Dameron's parents, and their adventures after the return of the Jedi. So she has adventures with Luke and she has adventures with Leia. Also we see the Imperial messenger droid to implement Operation Cinder. And there's a great scene in here of Leia as well on Naboo. Let's see if I can just find it. I think I've gone past it. Where she's at the Royal Palace and she gets a flashback to when Darth Maul was there. Here, on Naboo, she feels cold. There's a great shot of her there. Obviously that's her Jedi past. And there's a similar thing in the Princess Leia that we'll get to at some point as well. But thoroughly enjoyed this. Easy read, pretty much standalone. What happened right after the Battle of Endor. Next, Darth Maul, which was very good. Not the son of Dathomir, the standalone Darth Maul, the one where he's teaming up with Cad Bane and Aurra Sing and the others to get the Jedi Padawan. But it starts off, of course, with him hunting Rastas. But that is, what does it call it? A hollow meal. And it's got that great female criminal, Zevs Rexos, I think her name is. And loads of aliens from all over the prequels are in this. Let me see if I can just find it. When they're at the palace. Let's see. There's Cad Bane and Aurra Sing and Darth Maul. Let me just skip a bit further on. Yeah. So you see pikes, Trandoshans, Huts, Polis Masson there. Those Egyptian type guys. I'm not sure, there's probably some others in there as well. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyable Darth Maul. Next, the ObiWan and Anakin standalone. What's really good about this is because it is completely standalone, but it's got some great stuff about how early on Palpatine was corrupting Anakin. But of course, that's that planet that suffered the war centuries previously and destroyed its civilization. So let me see. And there's a great visualization, I think it's right here, yes, of Anakin training and the training droid projecting Darth Maul. So let's see. And then... yeah. There is Palpatine, what's that be saying? Yes, impressive. So let's just scroll further to find the bit where he is with Anakin, and it's towards the end, I think. I can't quite find it just now, but it's great. It's a shot of Palpatine being very pleased with what is going on. There's some great images in this as well. The repository of the ancient history. So let's see, where is it? Yeah, it's just before this. And other stuff with like the airships and everything that was in here was great as well. Let's see. Yes. He's very pleased. He's manipulated him in the casino to do his bidding. Yes. Next, the awesome Dr. Aphra. She gets her introduction, I think it's Darth Vader 2, and it's a great introduction. But this is her standalone, of course. The Murder Bots, Black Kasantan, and there she is. This one, it's teaming up with her father for the Ordu Aspectu. Let's see what we've got. It was a Gigarin from Rogue One, and there. Droids. Let's see. There she is with her father, not happy. And that's, I think, previous happy families when her mother was killed. because of her father's inactions. So let's see. Oh yes, the different views of this scene. We see about 3 different times. I think this is the one that's BT pretending that he is the station or something. It's very funny. Next, Screaming Citadel. Love this crossover. Luke and Afra on that scary planet with the Queen of the Screaming Citadel. There we see the Abyssin symbiotes, which Afra has had dealings with previously. Where's Luke? Just on a bar, and he's just about to get kidnapped. Willingly kidnapped. Yeah, he's with me. So let's scroll a few pages in. Love the use of the colour palette again to make it seem very bleak and dreary and wet and windswept when they're on the Palace of the Screaming Citadel. There it is there. The military expedient construction of loud, shrill exhalations is a literal translation, but that does lose the poetry somewhat. Personally, I'd go with the Screaming Citadel. The Queen, when she realises Luke is a Force user. Very happy. Next, Princess Leia. The animation style on this is very different, and for a while it put me off, but I got to really enjoy that style. But there was a great scene in here. Leia is back on Naboo. She's with Van Verlaine, and she sees an image of Queen Padme, and it turns to look at her. And obviously we know why, because it's her mother. But it's like, this is the Force telling her it was her mother. But this was great in the whole, if one single drop of Alderaan blood survives, Alderaan survives. That great speech at the end. And there's a great little callback there as well. Next, Lando. Love this. The colour palette's fantastic, and him and Lobot on the Emperor's treasure yacht. Great. So there we see it's all yellow, where he's with the governor of Castellon, I think it is. And then it's purple and green. There they've stolen the ship. Purple, very soothing purple. Then those cat people against the royal guards that were on the ship. More of that. And of course Chanath Char's in this too. And of course a cursed helmet. So that's that one. So that is now, that was 7. Number 8, Vader down. All I am surrounded by is fear and dead men. This was great. Afra, Vader, the main guys, brilliant stuff. Where is it? There's one here. Surrender. They're telling Darth Vader to surrender. I don't think that's going to happen. You are surrounded. All I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men. Love that. It was brilliant. And of course, Vader in the Mist, I think, is a little bit later. When he comes across Leia. But there you see BT and R2 going at it. He's got all of his weapons out. Now, for spots 1 and 2, these two are interchangeable. Difficult to place them. It's Darth Vader 1 and Star Wars 1, Skywalker Strikes. They're both fantastic. They both have brilliant callbacks to the original trilogy, and they feel like Star Wars. They're awesome. Like this one starts the standard panning down to a planet and stuff with the ship, and Darth Vader starts with this callback to Return of the Jedi. So yes, these are both great. There's just a few more images of each. Jabba, the Emperor, and then Vader amongst the Sand People. And then on this, where they're infiltrating the weapons factory with walkers, and this is all before The Empire Strikes Back, and there's Vader. Chewie in action. Let's see. That's a great one there. So yes, that's my top 10 Star Wars comics. There's others that didn't make this list. I mean, they're all great. Poe Dameron, the various other standalones like Chewbacca or Galaxy's Edge or Heroes, Villains, all that sort of stuff. But those are the ones that I thought were the best, both for the artwork and for the stories. But of course, these things are all subjective. And I don't have all of them, which I probably will get all of them at some point. But for now, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for a common topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.